Ever wondered about the difference between a retest and a regression test? It's not as complicated as you might think. Software testing is an essential cog in the wheel of software development. It's a process that ensures that the software you're using works just as it's supposed to, without any glitches or unexpected surprises. There's a whole gamut of testing types out there, each serving a different purpose and each critical in its own unique way. But today, we've set our sights on two specific types, retesting and regression testing. Both play a key role in maintaining the quality and functionality of software, but they're not the same thing. In fact, understanding the difference between them can give you a whole new perspective on software testing. If you're ready to dive into the world of software testing, stick around. You're about to learn something new. Retesting. It's exactly what it sounds like, but let's dive a little deeper to truly understand it. Retesting in the realm of software testing is the process of checking corrected bugs. It's a bit like proofreading a paper after you've made edits, just to ensure that the changes you've made are in fact correct. Imagine you're a software tester. You found a bug, reported it, and the development team has swung into action to fix it. Now, it's back in your court. The ball, or in this case the bug, has been returned to you. What do? You retest. You check to see if that pesky bug that was causing problems has really been squashed. Retesting is necessary because, well, we're all human. Even the most skilled programmers can make mistakes or misunderstand the issue at hand. Retesting ensures that the fixes implemented actually address the reported bugs and that they no longer exist in the software. It's all about validation and verification, ensuring that we've nailed the problem right on its head. So, what does the retesting process look like? First, we identify the issue. This is where the initial round of testing comes into play. Next, the problem is fixed by the development team. This could involve a few lines of code or a major system overhaul, depending on the severity and nature of the bug. Once the bug has been fixed, it's time for retesting. We go back, revisit the scenario where the bug was found, and check to see if the issue still persists. If it doesn't, great. If it does, then it's back to the drawing board. So, in a nutshell, retesting is all about making sure that we've actually fixed what we thought we fixed. But what about regression testing? Regression testing might sound like going back to a previous state, but it's not. It's actually a fascinating process that ensures the smooth functioning of a software application, even after modifications have been made. So, what exactly is regression testing? Well, it's the process of examining an application after it has been modified to make sure that these changes have not negatively impacted the existing features. Imagine you have a well-oiled machine working perfectly. Now you decide to upgrade a part of it. The upgrade itself might work great, but what if it throws the rest of the machine out of balance? That's where regression testing comes in. Regression testing is like a safety net. It checks all the interconnected parts to ensure that they are still working in harmony, even after changes have been made. This is especially crucial in software development, where a small adjustment in one area can unintentionally cause a problem elsewhere. But why is regression testing so important? Well, consider this. You've made a change to your software application. Maybe you've fixed a bug or added a new feature. That's great, but what if this change has inadvertently introduced a new bug into a previously working part of the application? That's definitely not something you'd want. Regression testing helps to catch these problems early on. It ensures that your previous hard work isn't undone by your latest improvements. It's like a quality control process, making sure that your software application is still up to scratch after every change. Now you might be wondering, isn't this a lot of work? Yes, it can be, especially for large applications, but it's crucial work. Without regression testing, you risk breaking the very thing you're trying to improve. And nobody wants that. So, as you can see, regression testing is all about making sure that, in fixing one thing, we haven't broken something else. But how do these two types of testing compare? So, we've got retesting on one hand and regression testing on the other. But how do they differ? Well, at a glance, both retesting and regression testing appear to be similar. They both involve running tests after some aspect of the software has been modified. However, their objectives, execution, and focus areas are what set them apart. Let's start with retesting. Retesting is all about checking fixed issues. It's the process of testing a specific bug that has been rectified to ensure that the fix is working as expected. It's like revisiting a problem you've solved, just to double-check your solution. Retesting is very focused. It zeroes in on a particular defect that has been addressed to verify the effectiveness of the solution. On the flip side, we have regression testing. Regression testing is about ensuring new changes haven't introduced new issues. It's like proofreading a book after adding a new chapter. You don't want the new content to disrupt the flow of the entire story. Regression testing, therefore, is usually more comprehensive. It's performed on the entire system or a significant part of it, to ensure that recent modifications or additions haven't adversely affected existing features. In essence, retesting is like a sniper, targeting a specific bug with precision, while regression testing is like a net, cast wide to catch any unforeseen issues that might have slipped in with the new changes. It's also worth noting that the timing of these tests can differ. Retesting is usually done immediately after a bug is fixed, while regression testing is often performed towards the end of the development cycle, or after a significant change has been implemented. So, while both retesting and regression testing are crucial parts of the software development process, they serve different purposes and are used in different scenarios. Retesting is about ensuring a specific fix works, and regression testing is about maintaining the overall stability of the software. And it's this combination of targeted and broad testing that helps us build robust, reliable software. And there you have it, the difference between retesting and regression testing. In this journey, we've delved deep into the world of software testing, and we've discovered some fascinating insights. Retesting, as we've learned, is all about checking corrected bugs. It's like going back to a puzzle you've already solved and ensuring all the pieces still fit together perfectly. It's about confirming that the issues identified have been successfully rectified. On the other hand, we have regression testing. This isn't about looking back, but rather about looking around. It's about ensuring that new code hasn't introduced new bugs. Like a watchful guardian, it checks that the introduction of new elements hasn't disturbed the harmony of the existing system. Remember, whether it's retesting or regression testing, the goal is the same: to produce the best possible software. Until next time, happy testing.